All right, I'm going to call the F&O meeting to order. It's Monday, June the 3rd, 5:30. And we've got our first order of business is to consider applications for service for several boards. So, Tom,
Yeah,
you want to make a motion?
absolutely.
Go through all those.
I'm recommending for the Keep York Beautiful, York County Beautiful. Recommendation for consideration of Nicole Huckabee for first term.
Second.
York County.
Wait, we're
Oh,
doing separate. Okay. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? I'm a no. Motion passes.
all right. York County Library Board. Do a motion for deferral.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Board of Disability and Special Needs, a recommendation for consideration, the appointment of Vicki Wolford for a first term.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
And then a recommendation for consideration of appointment of Charles Swartz for a first term.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
York County Cultural and Heritage Commission, recommendation for consideration, the appointment of George Shepard for a first term.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
Old English District Commission, recommendation for consideration of reappointment of Andy Clinton for a first term.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Can I just ask a question? Is it reappointment for a first term?
Yeah, he was filling an unexpired
Okay.
term to start with.
Okay, just want to clarify.
All right. And the last one here is Stormwater Appeals Board, recommendation for consideration, the appointment of Chris Clemens for a first term.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. It's Chris Clemente.
Clemente. All right.
Okay, and then we have a good many things to consider for allocation of discretionary funds. So we'll just go through those. Do you want to just read all of those? We'll do them all at one time, or is it?
Whatever is
Does that matter?
easiest. There is a correction on the Defend the Fatherless one. That one needs to be 3,000 and not 5.
Okay.
So when you make the motion,
Oh,
just
right
make sure
here?
you say
Okay.
3. instead
Three,
of 5.
okay.
Let's just go through all of them. Just read them all.
So I'm going to do them all at once then?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way you get to read them all.
Yeah. Yahoo. There we go. All right. The committee to consider allocations of funds for from District 2 to River Hills Lions Club in the amount of $2,800. Committee to consider allocations of funds from District 3 to York County Livestock Show in the amount of $4,000. The committee to consider allocation of funds from District 5 to Clemson Extension 4-H program for the amount of $3,000. The committee to consider allocations of funds from District 5 to Optimus Club of Rock Hill in the amount of $1,500. Committee to consider allocations of funds from District 5 to Worthy Boys and Girls Camp in the amount of $1,500. Committee to consider allocations of funds from District 6 to Pathways Community Center in the amount of $2,500. Committee to consider allocations of funds from District 6 to Camp Canaan in the amount of $2,500. Committee to consider allocations of funds from District 6 to Safe Passage in the amount of $2,500. Committee to consider allocations of funds from District 6 to Family Promise in the amount of $1,750. Committee to consider allocations of funds from District 6 to Bethel Day Shelter in the amount of $2,500. Committee to consider allocations of funds from District 6 to Lifehouse in the amount of $2,500. Committee to consider allocations of funds from District 6 to Catawba Mental Health in the amount of $1,750. Committee to consider allocations of funds from District 7 to Defend the Fatherless in the amount of $3,000. Committee to consider allocations of funds from District 7 to Fort Mill History Museum in the amount of $10,000. Committee to consider allocations of funds from District 7 to the town of Fort Mill for $5,000.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
All right. And now have a financial update. I'll turn that to Kevin or Aaron.
So you'll have in front of you the month of April 2024. Again, no surprises going, that's always a good thing, especially when we're talking about financial statements. Everything seems to be trending in line, those sorts of things. So we'll speak briefly again on just the vacancy rate in April. Sheriff's Office was still up at 7.6, and all the other general fund was up at 9.4. So, there's still just going to constantly seem to be a struggle right now, but y'all are well aware of that, and we'll just, keep on
It's
fighting.
good the sheriff's office down though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
But
All right.
that's really all I have, unless y'all have any questions.
No, I don't think I do. Okay. All right, good. Thank you.
Anything else?
Yeah, approve the minutes. A motion to approve minutes for May 6th, Financial and Operations Committee meeting.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
All
Thank you.
right. Thank y'all. Thank you.
So, a couple things in the fire tax district.
You wanna read it, son?